my friend. So glad you're joining me for my road trip. Lots of stuff to see. In fact, I came across this old bench earlier today, just sitting there under a tree, like it's been waiting on somebody for a long time. I didn't plan on stopping, but something about it made me pause for a minute. Not much around it, just kind of overgrown and, well, it's quiet. You ever notice how some places make you wonder about some things? I've known folks who do that when they see ancient buildings or sculptures. What they do is they think about what that creator was thinking or doing at the moment when they made that thing, or how much that thing has been through, or how much it's seen in its lifetime. And I bet that old bench has seen some stuff. Well, that old bench I came across made me start thinking. How many folks have probably sat right there? Maybe they're carrying something heavy. Maybe they just needed a place to breathe for a while. I guess we'll never know. But the funny thing is, if you think about it, you can be sitting right next to somebody and still be a million miles away if you're not paying attention. Now, there are other times when you could be there and you don't say a word, and somehow it means everything. I reckon some folks don't need fixing, and they certainly don't need answers at times, and, well, they just need to know that somebody's willing to stay there with them. Kind of like that bench. You know, the world is always in such a hurry, but that bench right there, it ain't going anywhere. Maybe neither should we sometimes. I'm old, and I've learned that you don't always got to have the right words when you're next to somebody. Sometimes the Lord does more in the quiet than we could ever try to say out loud. Well, anyway, it's just something I was thinking about while I'm passing through tonight. How about a prayer? Father, help us to be present for the people you've placed in our lives, not always with answers, but with patience, with kindness, with steady hearts. Teach us to sit with those who are hurting, to listen without rushing, and to love without needing to fix everything. In Jesus' holy name, amen. Our reading tonight comes to us from James 1. It says, "Be quick to listen, slow to speak." Well, so maybe this little old bench here can teach us all a lesson, that if you get the chance, maybe you ought to sit with someone who needs it and just listen to them. Until the next stop, my friend, may peace be with you.